It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And guys, the past two seasons, the league has featured more than 100 international players. About a quarter of the league now comes from abroad.
Well, the game is expanding. Fans around the world are in love with the game. We see regular season games in Mexico, London, China. It's great to see, fellas.
Oof, and
just about ready for a tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the...
Well, guys, he told me they're up against the team.
Thank you, David. And both of these...
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the visiting team. Checking out the visiting team. They're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And as we continue to move toward the end of the year, some teams have already positioned themselves well for the playoffs. Kenny, what's their strategy moving forward?
Well, you want to keep winning because, want to keep momentum going into the playoffs. A lot of teams rest players towards this thing, but you need to have momentum going into the playoffs.
This is your last chance to fine-tune your lineups in the regular season. You want to be healthy heading into the playoffs, so don't be messing around, coaches.
That'll do it for now. About ready for the tip as we toss it over to Kevin Harlan.
Is ready.
Here we go. Now the starting group for the visitors. You've got Battiston on the out there for Racing. Then it's G, and it's the great one in at the point. Free throw, no good. And G has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And there's the call near Russell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he needs to get himself under control seconds.
Shoots the three, and the free throw is good. The Bulger's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here in the game.
Here's Cowboy. 11 points for him in that last game again. Pass to Cool Hands. Passes it to Cannon. Just 5 to shoot. G with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Money, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Cannon passes to Strawberry. Here's Cool Hands. Can't connect from the right block. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. It's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they're also going to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. See if that works, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Free throw, no good. That one is no good. Here's the great one, and there's the pass to baddest one. Here's Money. Nails the wide open jump shot. Money's got 5 now.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Pass to Strawberry. Feeds to G. Here's Cowboy. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Sometimes it's worth it to find a sliver. Excellent pass there.
Here's the great one. Passes it to Money. The layup off target. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The pass to the closer. Here's Cowboy. Shot clock at 5. Pass to the closer. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dishes to G. To the middle. Here's So. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Falls for him. And with this much of the season in the books, you get the sense teams, Brent, are starting to view areas they need to address.
Yeah, this is always interesting, Kevin. If it's before the trade deadline, you may start looking around the league for players that might come in and get you poised for a playoff run by making a shift in your personnel.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Cool Hands. His last outing, he had 24 points. Passes to Cannon. The pass to Strawberry, and a misplay.
The bucket just not well protected. effective, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Pass to Money. From the stripe, that one goes. Count it. Money's got 7 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Down low, Strawberry makes it off the glass.
That's great recognition. Saw he has a height advantage and exploited it.
Pass to Battister. Here's the eraser. The pass to Battister. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the great. The 3-ball. Gonna go that time. On 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Strawberry. Here's Cool Hands. Shepard, the pass to King. Here's the closer. Doesn't go for him. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. 1:04 left to play here in the first. That's to G. Here's Money. 20 points for him last game again.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Here's Cool Hands. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now the pass to King. Here's Shake and Bake. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling back. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lane.
The chosen one, he's checked in for Shake and Bake. Being 40% here in the early stages. Here's Cowboy. Just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, I just really love that they're playing with their hearts tonight, contesting shots, making their opponent work for every point.
One out there with G. That's the eraser. And there's Money. And it's baddest one in at the small forward spot. Here's Cowboy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nailed from three-point land.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Money passes to G. Here's the great one from outside the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's over 1. And there's the call on the eraser. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The chosen one, he's checked in for the eraser. Here's the closer. He's coming off a 16-point game again.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals. Beautiful setup. Put that pass right where it needed to be.
Pass to the great. Here's Money. Here's the great one. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the Shot goes in.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Cannon. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. That is one. Passes to the chosen one. Here's Money. Shot from 12. And he connects with the jumper. Money's got 4 points this quarter.
Worked himself into the mid-range area. Smaller defender on him, so that's a high percentage look.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kenneth Reed, and call him Kenneth. He gets mad when you say Ken. He's the manimal, one of the best rebounders in the league. He plays with a tremendous motor. Reed said, I never looked at myself as just an energy player. I just have a lot more passion than other people in the league. And I play hard. I have talent and passion. Kevin?
A key player for Team USA gold medal in 2014. Thanks, D.A. Here's the chosen one, the great one. No good with the triple. It's intercepted. The chosen one presses the Money to the paint, and it is pushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you can't make a mistake.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. The chosen one, he's checked in for the chosen one. Four on the clock. Cannon passes the cool hands. They get it back. Shepard counts the basket.
And those are the kind of inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The feed to G. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Money. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
The chosen one, he's checked in for the chosen one. Well, we always hear about the guard positions being a point guard and a shooting guard, but you feel as if those distinctions now are blending and we're not...
Positionless game, Kevin, and I think what's happened is the offenses in the league are starting to recognize the skill set of some of the players who are coming out of not only high school but college, and using them in various ways where you don't need to specifically be a power forward or a back to the basket player. Those just don't exist anymore.
Here's Cool Hands. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Erasers checked in for the chosen one. Here's the great one. The dish to G. The pass to the Eraser. Here's Pattis one. Pass to the Eraser. He kicks it to G. A three-pointer, no good. Done exactly half the shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Cannon pass to the closer. It's tipped. Passes it to the great one. And he's good on the three ball. The great one's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the pass to Battister. And there's the whistle. Foul hard, and the shot will go to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the first one drops. Two that time. Being in this game, 45%. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Arquette is his 5th miss in 7 shots.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
He feeds it to G. Pass to Battister. It's stolen. Fast break. Here they come. There's the call on the eraser.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. The second free throw. Here's G. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The away team leading by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back at the first half of basketball. That is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
It's been a back and forth game so far, with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Yeah, those extra possessions, considering how hard it can be sometimes to find offense, become invaluable.
And 43% from the floor. Cool Hands is out there with Cowboy, and it's the closer. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Shepard in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Strawberry. Here's Cool Hands. 5 to shoot. Here's Cannon. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Cowboys got 8 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
I think he spotted an area on the floor to gain that separation and then let it fly with a quick release.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. The Eraser is out there with Money. Then there's the Great One. Then there's Baddest One. And it's G in at the shooting guard. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I have no clue what happened with the defense there, but they should be thanking their lucky stars that somehow he bricked that golden opportunity.
Here's the Great One. He's got 8. Here's So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the game is constantly evolving, Brent. Most of the time it's the players who push that change.
Well, I think what the players see is all the possibilities in front of you, Kevin. When you watch a LeBron James, or for 20 years you watch a Kobe Bryant, and all the things that are offered up to him both on and off the floor because of his incredible diligence, work ethic, practice, mentality. The guys want that. They want a piece of that, if not all of that, and so they're pushing the limits of the game.
What about the three-point shooting of Steph Curry? People talking now the kids are just shooting long shots all the time. That he started his whole mindset of that being the ticket.
I think it'll be interesting over the course of the next 5 or 6 years to see how it is that the younger players who are coming up explore the three-point line. The one caveat that I will say, Kevin, is with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they had a very unique upbringing, both of them being sons of former players. That's not something that all these kids have readily available to them. They're not in that environment. That nature versus nurture argument will be interesting with regards to
trips to the line so far for him in this one. The chosen one, he's checked in for the eraser. So far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now the pass to King. To the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for the great one. First in steals. And he's also ranked second in assists. Needless to say, an elite playmaker.
First free throw is good. The eraser's checked in for the chosen one. And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To Money. Here's Bandis one. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Free throw good from G. 48% from the floor. Looking good. Cannon passes to Strawberry. There's the pick. Here's Cool Hands. Baseline J on the way. Shep. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
G passes to Money. Here's the great one. A three-pointer is right on target. The great one's got 11 points.
Yes, he's too exceptional from deep range to leave uncovered.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes. into the third now. And G has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. They grab their own miss. A piece of it. Here's the great one. Here's So. Misses in close.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Kicks it to G. Passes it to Strawberry. And fouled hard that time. Get to the line and shoot two. So he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The chosen one, he's jumped in for the eraser. You played for, what was it, 6 different teams of your terrific career. We're seeing less and less players remain in the same team for their entire career. You think that's a good thing or a bad thing for the game of basketball?
I think it's a thing that just can't be avoided nowadays. With the way the contracts and free agency are set up and the way the teams like to maneuver around. One of the things, Kevin, I think that's taken effect is a quick trigger from a lot of the younger owners that the NBA has where they don't have immediate success. They're not willing to go the patient route and wait for guys to develop, wait for guys to see their talent and come to fruition with the team that they're with. And so we'll continue to see plenty of player movement as the league moves on.
Yep, it counts. And that's 21 points for money.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Cannon. Can't hit from 12.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's G. 7 points in the game. The pass to King. Here's Strawberry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Shake and Bake's got 16. Baddest one. Pass it to Money. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The chosen one, he's checked in for the chosen one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Strawberry. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shepard, the pass to King. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. That one goes. Count it. 5 points in the game.
That is how you score on a bigger defender. Instead of fading away, go right at the bottom.
From deep three-point range. No good there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team, they lead by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.